So this part of the rig is the slickest section of the whole pier. This here was a billet of aluminium. If I show you the thickness of it, and you see these dimensions here, and this engraved section here, and then the small one here with the hole in the middle, is actually, if I turn it on, this angle, you can see it's been turned out of this single billet of aluminium, which my dad did on his lathe. And then he also made these threads for the front stop for your azimuth bolts, and they are the dimensions for my skywatcher mount head. And then that billet of aluminium has been fixed to this thick round steel plate, which has got 4 bolts in, which sits on top of some threaded bar out of the top of the pier. And then the two is fixed together by those lovely hex-headed bolts threaded into the bottom of the billet aluminium to bolt that firmly on top there. And then all I need to do is get said mount with that pre-fixed, sit it on top of the pier, and then the 4 bolts go over the top. Voila.
Hey there guys, welcome to Ryan's Cave. Just currently running K-Stars and Ecops, capturing some images tonight. Rare, clear looking night, except now 70% moon, broken horizon. And the last of my LhaRGB images are being taken, as you can see. 43 seconds left on this night, one. I have got a HA filter in my film wheel. It's in my zwo1600mm monocle camera. So this is the ECOS here. This is the capture module here. I'm currently guiding here, which is not been too bad tonight. It's had a couple of little squabbly moments, but I can live with 0.6. It has been as good as 0.4, which has been quite amazing, but it's holding its own, and it's giving me round stars, so dealing every other frame. M33. And you can see this is a blue image. The auto stretcher stretches it out there. And you can click on this, it's not going to give me my statistics. So I'm getting there's my maximum readout, the moon readout. Considering the moon is now washing things out, it leads up to so that's it. I'm going to be setting up some HA now. Let me know what they look like. Okay, well for now, all good. I'll be back. Good. get my HA programmed into my schedule. So schedule here, but that's exactly what I'm using with the star mode supposed to be at -20 and 480 second exposed in HA. I'm just going to run 5 of them with a delay of 10 seconds between each frame. That's just to allow any dithering to settle and just to give my Raspberry Pi a bit of a chance to give it a few seconds to actually load the picture. Don't want to stress any CPU out, not that you get any issues. I don't really get any drop frames even if I put a delay of a few seconds in there. Put the gain for HA 75 with offset of 50. And here at the bottom, this is just the camera spec here. A prefix that's going to be saved M33. This is where it's being saved at. And you can see the countdown of the exposures going here. And I'll just check on the guiding module here. Currently the total RMS is 0.54, 0.55. This is just a little graph showing you the readouts here, and this is quite a good little balls on target, showing the markings of where it's all been. So the general trend wants to be inside the green circle here. 1 out, so let's look at that first HA. First HA. Right. Here's too bad at figures. Probably could have a slightly longer exposure than that should be. It's a little bit higher, but it is HA. So yeah, let's get this a little stretch. This one accentuates corners when people near, but you can sort that out. Very interesting what the HA picks up at this galaxy. But over the LhaRGB, there's extra detail there of those. Apologise. I thought I'd show you here in pixinsight the integration of final image M33 after shooting through patches in the cloud. Didn't get quite as much data as I wanted, but there's about 50 minutes of loom data, or actually I think just under an hour, but there's 40 minutes of red, 40 minutes roughly, maybe a bit under of green, and the same again in blue, and then my H alpha filter. I thought I'd try and capture some H alpha to try for the first time to integrate that narrow section of the red band. Luminance, for those who are reasonably new to building essentially a colour picture, is, as you can see, this is black and white, but what I mean by that is the luminance lets in just pure data, any signal within certain parameters, but I'm not going to talk about that. But it's basically all the signal from broadband colour regions setting off the sensor. So, you know, and this is what we can see, all this signal that's integrated and unprocessed. These are just dynamically cropped, so all of my filters are cropped in the same place. So that's luminance. This was the red. Again, just dynamically cropped at this point. Here's the green. Again, as you can see, it's not there's signal there, but it doesn't take much to see that it's not filled out a great deal. Filter. So obviously these red, green, and blue. Green is designed to let in then the green broadband spectrum. So it's not O3 or H8, those are within the same spectrum, but they're a narrower slice. So this is kind of like chopping up your DSLR and taking a picture of one part of the sensor at a time, in effect. So that's green. It's blue. Not too bad. This little. I'm really happy with the stars around, and I would just love to have captured just even if it was another hour, to be honest, or an hour on top of what I've got. So this is only about 40 minutes. So that's our collection to integrate as we normally would for a broadband LhaRGB colour picture, and here in pixinsight we run it through certain parameters to basically build that picture for us. It's RGB, but here it's now raw RGB. At this point, this is from what I remember, this is just the RGB, no processing on this. After that, so this is just my red, green and blues at this point. I've got the red, green and blue here, which I have then cleaned up a bit with a dynamic background extraction to try and even out the background, but still this is nowhere near ready. So this is one dynamic background extraction again, which is in processes in pixinsight. So if I close that, and then again, this is another level, another stage of red, green, blue, and this is what's this says ready for luminance. So I processed this to a point and thought, right, the background's even enough. I've done colour calibration to get the general colour balance as best as possible with the data I've got. So I thought at this point I'd add luminance. But what I've got to try and remember is what luminance I added, because when adding hydrogen alpha, that narrow red band, to the image, apparently the proper way to do it is to add hydrogen alpha to your colour layers, i.e. this, and also to your luminance, so your detail. So you're adding hydrogen alpha colour and hydrogen alpha detail. So from here, what I understand I did, actually I know what I did. At this point, I parked the red, green and blue and went to my luminance and thought, well, let's process that ready to add it to what we want. Obviously here you can see the drastic difference. This is before, this is out of my camera, apart from it's been cropped. And then this is processed to a point of where I can add it to further data to manipulate further, but I was happy at this point. So we've got an LhaRGB here ready for adding luminance. With the luminance there, I've got my hydrogen alpha, which again, this is processed. And this is a version of it here, processed. This LhaRGB could well be, looking at it, it's not my normal luminance. I've used my hydrogen alpha as luminance. I use this process ND-RGB is narrowband, which is NB narrowband RGB combination. Now, what I did here is added, I used this process, which is hydrogen alpha is my narrowband, and what I put in the RGB category is in fact my complete, in effect, complete RGB image above here, highlighted in blue with that added hydrogen alpha luminance layer. But for, so if I'm now adding hydrogen alpha here, in the narrowband, what I did was creating a red mask so that I was only adding these elements. And this is, I put this in the histogram transfer function to really narrow down. I cut out a lot of the other fluffy signal just to highlight some of these swirling hydrogen alpha regions here. So if I leave that there, open up now this added hydrogen alpha regions onto my full RGB image of this. This is now, you can see, is really highlighted these hydrogen alpha regions, these salmon pink to reds in amongst the spiral arms of this galaxy. So then, if we follow the story down as I tried to set out on my screen, I then added the luminance layer, my processed luminance layer, all the detail I could possibly capture in that time frame onto this full tone hydrogen alpha luminance and added red channel image, so that then we have a luminance hydrogen alpha RGB image, which then gave us this. So I've added this to this. It gave me luminance, added HARGB, and after finding a bit of noise reduction, and this is going to final stretch parameters, and those were the main things. I did do star reduction, and morphological transformation, which helps the blown out stars to calm down a bit, basically, before adding the layers together, I believe. So that then was it. I think I just sort of cropped out a little bit because I wasn't happy with the colour calibration in this right-hand corner heart rate. A few bits and pieces I tinkered with. And ended up with my final LhaRGB image, which I like. I think it wasn't bad for the data I managed to capture. I'd have been super curious to see how it turned out had it been anything like an 8-hour integration, because I'm pleased with some of the areas of this galaxy. It really does bring the picture alive, and there's elements I would keep my eyes on again when processing this. There's a few little struggles along the way, but I really didn't do anything super technically advanced, which is what I love in pixinsight. As soon as you get to grips with some of the processes, it looks like there's loads here, but there's a handful in here that if you get your head around quite well, you can give yourself a chance of cleaning up the background quite substantially. This isn't perfect, but for me personally, as long as I'm slowly making steps and getting a bit better at a time, every time I come up to process, then I'm happy. But there it is, guys, anyway. Thanks for listening. I hope the audio is not too shambolic, because I don't know what's going on with the computer, but it's not best. Onboard microphone, and there's no way for me to plug in a separate one. This is just the full resolution tip, I think. It looks pretty much the same, but I think it's not too bad. I'm not going to pick some poop, I'm just enjoying it. Alright guys, I'll be up soon with some pictures of Wizard Nebula that I've again sort of had a quick stab at over a couple of nights, and got a little bit of signal caught on that, so I'll speak to you again soon. I hope this has come through okay, and yeah, keep on going, keep trying, and fight the clamps off together. Bye for now guys.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Rain.